Star 102.5 and Service Legends Heating and Cooling, granting another Christmas wish.
David, thanks for coming down. We got a very special Christmas wish for you, and we'd like to share it with you. First, we want to ask you, you lost your wife, Brenda, a couple of years ago to cancer.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about Brenda?
She was very down-to-earth, a loving mother, terrific wife. She was dealt a big blow in January of 2011. She found out she had stage 4 ovarian cancer and passed away September 27th of that year.
You had a family.
She was very strong, accepted what happened to her. And since she's been gone, she's, showed a lot of signs that she's still here. Our youngest was Max, who is now 4. He was 2 at the time. She died 10 days after his 2nd birthday. And when we met, I had 2 sons, Josh and Justin, and then she had a son from a prior relationship, Carter.
We can imagine.
It was tough.
How tough that must have been for you.
Yeah.
It still is.
Yeah.
We understand that you recently got engaged.
Yeah, Jane, we met October of 2012. She has two kids. After you lose your wife and you meet someone, I basically, had 4 boys, a stepson and 3 of my own. Jane was incredible, accepted Max and, the boys as her own. She has stepped in admirably to, act as a mother.
Well, David, we told you we got a very special Christmas wish. And I got to tell you that since I found out about this, I've thought a lot about what I would do if I were in your position. And I really don't know the answer to that. But we want to share it with you. Recently, we received a letter from one of Brenda, your first wife's friends. And we don't know who. It was an anonymous letter. And inside the letter was a couple of other letters. One was one your wife, Brenda, wrote to you. And she gave to this friend. And she asked this friend to send it to us when the time was right. And your wife, Brenda, in the letter said she was a fan of our Christmas wish. And she had a wish for you. And so Colleen has that letter, and she's going to read you this letter from your wife, Brenda.
The letter is dated August 3rd, 2011. Hello, my name is Brenda Schmitz. When you are in receipt of this letter, I will have already lost my battle to ovarian cancer. I am writing this letter to have sent to you by a dear friend who has instructions to do so when it was the time. I had to type this because I can barely write anymore because of my shakiness. I told her once my loving husband, David, had moved on in his life and had met someone to share his life with again, to mail this letter to all of you at the station. I always enjoyed through the years the Christmas wish you all put on. It is a tremendous and thoughtful deal you do for people that truly exemplifies what Christmas is all about. As I was thinking about my last months on earth, I told David my wishes, after I was gone, that I believed he followed through with the attitude and courage I know he possesses. What a great husband and father he is. I know all of this is extremely hard on him. He is the one making the best decisions from here on out for my family, and ultimate finding a caring, compassionate, loving woman in time to help raise the boys. She must be quite a lady, and I wish I could have met to take on the task of raising a larger extended family with unwavering love and devotion and a huge heart. I also gave my friends some things to do, and this letter sent to you is one of them when the time presented itself. We have 4 boys, Carter, Josh, Justin, and my little Max. Max is the youngest at 2 years old. I was diagnosed right after his first birthday. No child as young as Max should lose his mother, and it brings tears to my eyes now thinking of it. God, I will miss seeing him and the boys grow up to be fine men. I have relayed to David to try and not let him forget me. He is such a bright, intelligent, beautiful boy. I will miss all my boys. My favorite has always been the one standing in front of me. My reason for writing this, I have a wish. I have a wish for David, the boys, and the woman and her family if she has kids also. I want them to know I love them very much, and they always feel safe in a world of pain. I was hoping that one small act you all could do for me can change and help their lives forever, and they know I am with them always. First, for David's new lifelong partner, a day, or better yet, a weekend of pampering in all aspects of her life. Hair, makeup, body massage, clothes, shopping, spa, or weekend getaway. Whatever. She deserves it. Being a stepmother to all those boys, and especially giving little Max a mother's love that only she can give. Make her smile and know her efforts are truly appreciated from me. Perseverance will prevail. Thank you. I love you, whoever you are. Talk to me. You are heard. For the family, a magical trip, somewhere where they all can enjoy their company and companionship as a family and create those memories that will be with them forever. Finally, the cancer doctors at Mercy Hospital and nurses of 8 South, Dr. Carlson, Dr. Turner, Deb Schnur, Marie Rudolph, a night out full of drinks, food, and fun for all they do every day for the cancer patients they encounter. May God bless and keep all of you safe there. Thanks for this. When you wish upon a star, Brenda.
David, I love my wife very much. I could not imagine losing her, much less, and then getting a letter from her 2 years later. What do you think?
It's not surprising because she's, the last year and a half, she's shown so many signs that she's there. The biggest one was the day she died. She was at Johnston Hospice, and they hadn't had rain, or we hadn't had rain in the area for 5 weeks. And Max and her song was Over the Rainbow.
Yeah.
And she sang it, and he sang it. He was not even 2, and he would sing that song verbatim. They watched it, videos, YouTube, whatever of it. And the day she died, that morning, there was a double rainbow that stretched from Johnston to Ankeny. It was 5 minutes, bright as can be. And I didn't know it had happened at the time. She died at 7:07 in the morning, and the rainbow showed up. And afterwards, I had people tell me that saw the rainbow, that knew the story with Max and Brenda, that you should have seen the rainbow. I'm like, what rainbow? You know, because I was inside. And they said it was incredible. And Max has that picture of the rainbow in his room right now. And there's no doubt in my mind who did that. None. Just, the one I'll tell you with Max and Jane. We were jet skiing one day, and I had gone out with my son Josh and her daughter Madison. And I had turned and looked back when we were heading out, and there was this huge seagull just flying back and forth above Jane and Max. And I didn't think nothing of it at the time. And we got back in, and Jane obviously I could tell she'd been crying. And I said, well, what's wrong? And she said, Max came up to me and asked me if I'd be his mommy. And she responded, well, yes, I'd love to be your mommy. But before Brenda had died, the reason I say this is she had told me she wanted me to, move on and, hopefully meet somebody, etc. And she goes, I know you'll find somebody. And, and I said, well, how will I know if she's the right person? She goes, because you'll know I'll be there. And she loved the beach. She loved seagulls. And there it was. I mean, seagull flying over the top at that moment where Max asked Jane for the first time if she would be his mom. And
you're a lucky man, David. You've had two good women.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Brenda wrote a letter also to Jane, and we're going to give that to you, and you can take that to her. All right? But we want to grant Brenda's wish. David, I'd like you to meet Brian Leach. Brian Leach is with Service Legends Heating and Cooling.
Hi, David.
Along with Brian and his team, we are going to send you and your family on a magical vacation for 8 to Disney World.
Oh, my God.
David, when I read Brenda's letter, my heart leapt out. I couldn't make it through the letter in one stroke, and you must be so proud to have been with such an amazing woman, mom and wife. I'm so honored to be able to grant Brenda's wishes.
Oh, thank you.
Brian has helped to spearhead a community-wide effort, David, made possible. Great local companies like Grip Tight Foundation Repair and Slumberland Furniture have helped contribute to this. Your vacation will include round-trip airfare from Des Moines, plus hotel accommodations. Mediacom has joined in, and they're getting everyone in the family, all 8 of you, park hopper passes for 4 days. And just as Brenda wished, Jane will be pampered with a relaxing massage while you're at Disney World.
Oh, man.
And we want to complete your wife's wish. Brenda's wish was to recognize the unsung heroes for their hard work day in and day out, the nurses and doctors at Mercy Medical Center, 8 South. In the Bag Corporate Catering is going to bring all of you a special treat. 3 coordinated food drops will be made on behalf of Brenda for all the care, comforting, and hard work over at Mercy. And we're very happy to grant this wish, and we wish you and your family all the best moving forward.
Thank you. I'm in shock.
Well, we wish you a Merry Christmas, David. We really do. You're welcome.
High above the chimney top, that's where